Hi, and welcome to It Figures. Tonight I am going to be reviewing another 25th Simpsons Greatest Guest Star. And this one happens to be one of my favorite entertainers of all time, Weird Al Yankovic. As soon as Weird Al announced on his Facebook page that he was going to get an action figure made of him, I knew where I'd be the day it came out. If you watched my previous review of Stephen King, you'll see how much I enjoyed that figure. So this one, of course, is a no-brainer. And just like all the Simpson figures, he comes in a bubble pack, which means you really have to tear open the package in order to get to him. But he's actually pretty collector friendly because you can see the figure pretty well in the packaging. What's cool about the packaging, it tells you what season he was on and what episode. So Weird Al appeared in season 19, episode 11 in that 90s show, and it explains a little bit about what the show is about and what he did on the show. So that's really cool. And it has a few pictures of the show as well. On the bottom of the packaging, it shows all of the figures that came out in Series 4. Now let's take a look at the Weird Al Simpsons figure. Some of these Simpsons characters are hardly recognizable as the people who they're supposed to portray. However, one look at this and I could tell you this was Weird Al. There's so many recognizable traits on Weird Al, from his hair to his glasses to his mustache. I mean, it's hard to believe that anyone wouldn't know who this character was. And of course he has his Hawaiian shirt on. I kind of wish he had his checkered shoes on as well. That would have been just awesome. But instead, they're orange. We'll take a look at the back of the figure, and he has more detail on the back of his shirt. And I absolutely love how the Simpsons have always done their hair. It's just great. Now, one of the strange things about Al is his stance. Without his accessory, he looks like he's either about to hug you or attack you, or maybe going to dance with you. As for articulation, Al's head moves back and forth. His glasses are standard, they do not move. Both shoulders rotate, and his hip turns. His legs do not move, nor does his feet. But there is a reason for this strange pose, and that reason is this, his classic instrument, the accordion. If Weird Al didn't come with this, then he wouldn't be Weird Al, would he? Because this is the Simpsons universe, of course it's not going to be crazy highly detailed. But the paint job on it is fantastic. It's really, really clean and really nice. From the indented buttons to all of the keys, it's really a great paint job. Now that makes a whole lot more sense, right? Weird Al is now complete with his accordion. And as you can see, it fits great in both hands. It looks like he's actually playing. And unlike the Stephen King figure that came with a book that constantly falls out of his hands, I don't think you'll have any problem with Weird Al dropping his accordion. It fits really well. A figure of Weird Al has been long in the making, and I'm really happy with what NECA did here with the figure. Maybe somebody will release a little bit more detailed figure in the future, but for now, I am happy with this. So in all, I have zero problems with Weird Al. The paint is excellent. Articulation could be a little bit better, but you know, it is a Simpson figure after all. But he's very recognizable as the character Weird Al, and everything else is just great. From the accordion to his flowered shirt to his glasses to his hair, just an overall great figure. So I would have to give Weird Al Yankovic, the Simpsonized version, a 4 out of 5. There's a few more figures in this line I wouldn't mind having, like Leonard Nimoy or Mark Hamill. And unfortunately, there's only one more line of Simpson figures coming out like this. So if there's anything good in that line, I will be back with another review. But for now, I hope you enjoyed It Figures, and I shall see you next time.